Hello everyone and welcome back to Cattails. And we're here with Dusty, who actually has just got his quest for today. So his quest, we don't have a daily event, but his character event is that Mayor has asked him to bring back 3 food. So we're gonna go ahead and hunt 3 food and make sure we do that. We don't have a specific type of food that we have to worry about. It's just 3 food in general. And 2 pieces of these could be good. Oop, nope. Yes, no. Can we catch him? Nope. Yep. Maybe? No. No, he went that way. Maybe he'll slow down. There we go. We hopefully can catch him. Ah! Why are these mice so difficult sometimes? I don't know. But we're gonna head up this way. Oop, here's more berries. These berries seem to grow back pretty fast. I wonder if our foraging skill affects how quickly things regrow. I don't know. It could. That'd be interesting if it did. But we're gonna see if we can find any food, although we might have to... Well, there's no battles right now. We might have to try and find food in the daytime. Oh! Although there is a mouse here. Oh, here's a squirrel. We'll try and get the squirrel. And hopefully... that will help. There we go. We just have to bring back 3 fresh pieces, because otherwise it's not helpful if we if we're finding it all at once. Was that just pointing to where the squirrel was? I think so. Oop, here's marigold. But yeah, it's not as interesting if we can just bring prey that's been sitting around for a while. The only exception we have to that is in winter. If we need herbs, we can use herbs that have been basically dried, because otherwise we won't be able to complete the quest ever in winter, and that's no fun. So we can use dried herbs in wintertime, and even in wintertime we still can find prey, so we don't have to we don't have to worry about bringing old prey. We can bring new prey. And let's see. Oh, here's another squirrel. There we go. Oh, no, not quite. Ah, no. Into the water, of course. Alright, we'll find another squirrel to catch. And bring that back to Mayor. So let's see, let's go this way. I know Mayor likes mice and fish, but I don't know how Mayor feels about squirrels. So, ooh, here's a battle. So perhaps we'll have to check on that before we go back. I have a reference of the things the cats do and don't like. So, ooh, let's get this. There we go, the battle has been won. Ooh, here's lavender, that's important to hang on to. And then we'll cross the river. I don't know where the other battle is down here. See, the thing is, we don't want to, oh, here's rabbits. Now, I know Mayor doesn't like these, but we can still catch them. And then, we've caught more than 3 prey, so out of the stuff that we actually give him, well, we'll try and catch 3 prey that he actually would like. But, I will check our reference, because, like, we know he doesn't like the, rabbits. Oh, here's a squirrel, though. And we'll see if we can catch the squirrel. No! Come back here, squirrel. There we go. Oh, there's a mouse in the water. Did we get it? No, we didn't. Nope, it's gonna run away. Alright, we'll make our way down to that other battle, because I don't think we should have any issue with that. And then we do not have a daily event, so everything's alright for today. After last time, we had a little bit of a scare, because we had a sickness that started spreading in the camp. But, thankfully that all turned out alright. Oh, we don't actually have any room. Let's eat one of these rabbits. Yeah, we'll eat a rabbit. And pick up this rabbit. And I think we'll head back to camp after that. So the other thing we can do, if we really have a hard time, is if we need, like, herbs, or certain herbs to heal or whatever, we could buy them off Ember. And, oops. But that does not, like, because that's going to cost us Muse, so it's wise to keep Muse on hand because then if we really need them, like, to cure an illness or something, we'll have them. I'm gonna eat a couple more of these rabbits. And we'll go ahead, we'll pick these up. Whoa, okay. Alright, oop, we're taking some damage. Try to keep back a little bit if we can. There we go. And we've won the battle, so now let's head back to camp. And see, oops, that's a tree. Oh, there's mice. See what Mayor has to say about these, and I will briefly look to see if Mayor actually does like the the squirrels. Because I think we had caught 3 squirrels. Well, we caught 2 squirrels and a mouse, at least, I think. I don't know. It's pretty early in the morning, too, so I don't know if everybody will be out and about yet or not. But hopefully they will. Ember's not. Doc is not. Is Mayor here yet? Mayor is not here yet, so I'll take this moment to look that up real fast, and hopefully Mayor will reappear. So Mayor... I think Mayor is neutral. Yeah, Mayor's neutral on squirrels. Alright. So hopefully he will be here soon, but for now we're going to deposit some herbs in our stockpile here because we want to have enough for winter if we have a sickness or something that spreads, because remember, sicknesses have a chance of spreading, and if we can't cure them, that would be really bad, so we want to make sure we have a nice stock of herbs. If we get any sicknesses with catnip in the wintertime, that's going to be a little bit scary, so we got to stock as much of that as we can. But other than wintertime, this stuff doesn't do a lot of good, except for the lavender. The lavender we can use at pretty much any time, because if we need to mark the territory, then if we have to mark the territory, then we can use the lavender for that. Let's put some of these berries as well over here, because berries can be a cure. There's Mayor. So now we'll go to Mayor and we'll give him... I think we got 3 squirrels. We'll give him 3 squirrels, because he's neutral on those. Alright. Let's grab a squirrel. Here we go. Great to see you, Dusty. You always lift my spirits. Let's give the squirrel. This is for me. I'll be happy to take it. So he's not super thrilled about it, but he at least appreciates it. Let's give the squirrel. And we'll give 1 more squirrel, because we have to bring back 3 food. And that sums up our quest for the day. So let's also chat with the cats, too. Great to see you, Dusty. You always lift my spirits. I'll have you know that I think very highly of you, Dusty. I often bring your name up when I need a shining example of a great citizen of the forest colony. Oh wow, I'm very honored, Mayor. And everyone knows exactly who I'm talking about when I say it. Aw, well thank you, Mayor. That's very kind of you. What is this guy? Do we get it? A brown hawker. Okay, so not super rare, but uncommon at least. Let us chat with Doc. I think Missy is still sleeping in, and then I don't know if Lyris is out or about yet either. Let's talk. Say now, where are you off to in such a hurry? Nowhere in particular. I like that about you. Always out doing your own thing, not worried about what other cats think. Aw. Don't have anywhere in particular on your radar, just going with the flow. A lot of cats could learn a lesson or two from you. Well, I won't use up too much of your time. You may have nowhere to go, but that doesn't mean you won't find something to do. Aw. So yeah, it is kind of true. Dusty's a little bit of just a wanderer who kind of finds his own path. Oh, there's Missy, and let's chat with Scout before she heads out for the day. I'm glad you're my friend, Dusty. Aw. And let's see, we'll give her this mouse. Oh wow, I've always loved these. Thanks a billion, Dusty. And let's chat with Missy as well. And then Lyris, I think, is still sleeping in. Dusty, what's up? Want to hang out today? What do you think about using the colorful leaves to accessorize? And I don't mean for you, I mean for me. I know that I would look flawless with a little work. I've just got to decide which color to go with first. It's so hard. Well, good luck with that, Missy. I feel like Dusty's a lot less interested in the whole fashion sort of thing. He does have his nice little scarf, though, and Lyris is not here yet. So we'll go out and do some hunting. But Dusty, I think, he tries to be polite and listen anyway. The one thing we haven't done, too, is we haven't done much mining recently. But we do have some quests that would have us go get a gem, I believe. So we might not necessarily do mining all the time, but we'll be doing it some of the time for sure, when those quests come up at least. So the berries are gone. Oh, here's a gray squirrel. Oh, how do we spook it before we even focused on it? Sometimes the focus is a little bit interesting. Like, it doesn't always work completely 100% properly sometimes, but for the most part, it's a pretty good system. It's usually if you're around things, though, which I guess makes sense. Oh, it's gone. What about up here on the flower plain? All this is our territory, too, which is pretty stinking cool. There's an old stump here, and some tall cliffs. And then there's the canyon ruins. Where have we not gone often? Well, there's certain areas of the map we really can't venture into. Like these camps. We can't venture into the mountain camp. Have we explored much of mountain territory? There's not much of mountain territory to explore at this point in time. But eventually we will get there. I think when the beta comes out, we'll be able to do some of that. So that'll be very fun. And once we're able to join other colonies, we will be starting other save files as well. I believe there are 5 save files for Cattails. And, of course, if you find your save games, you can switch them out as needed, I believe. That should work. And, let's head up this way. Make sure we are gathering herbs, just in case we need them again. But we also want to make sure... Oop, here's more herbs. Maybe we'll venture into mountain territory a bit. Hi, Silver. Silver, you look like us. Hey, friend. Good to see you. It'd be interesting if there's, like, colony reputation, too. And you could interact with that. Well, and what I would love to see is an inter-colony reputation system. So, like, you could do things that would raise or lower your reputation with other colonies, and that would make attacks either more or less likely. Like, if there's some sort of diplomacy system, that could be pretty interesting. And then, of course, at some point, I believe the ability to create your own colony is planned. And so it'll be interesting to see how that works. And let's see. We'll head this way. And river loop. That is a loop, alright. So this is mountain territory. And we gained a little bit just by walking through it. But I don't think we're going to end up taking this territory. We might have to do that as part of a quest at some point. Oh, there's a bridge. I didn't know there was a bridge down here. And then the Lone Sentinel. What's this place? Also here, we gotta keep our eyes up because we do face the possibility of attack at any point. Do we have any skill points? I want to upgrade foraging next. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there is a field mouse, but we spooked it. And let's head off this way. Oh, we can't go that way. Okay, never mind then. So this dark area here, I think, is all the areas that you're not allowed in yet. So those are unfinished, so the whole map is not done, but they are working on it, and hopefully they will have more of it out, or they should have more of it out in the next update if they're adding in the other colonies and such. So let's head down this way. And we still can't go this way? Nope, still can't go this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. There is a little island area down here too, it looks like. There we go, we can speed up and sprint through this. Oh, here's this guy. Oh, we have no space left. Let's actually heal up with some golden seal. And the more we up our foraging skill, the more we should earn back in health once we end up, getting our, once we end up using herbs. And that should help us out a lot with having to gather herbs for various tasks and things. I feel like we have too many none events, too, because so far we've only had one daily event, but we've only done it for a few episodes, so let me know if you feel like we should have events more frequently, or if it, like the daily events, or if it feels okay to have them just every few days. There's not always a daily event. Are we able to go this way yet? No, we can't. So there's kind of just a line right here. Oop, here's golden seal, though. So we're kind of sneaking into the other cat's territories. Oops, we don't have room for it. Let us eat... We'll eat these rabbits up because those aren't as helpful. We'll head down this way too. Ooh, here's... Oh, never mind. frog is gone. But here is golden seal. And again, I feel like Dusty does just go around kind of shoving stuff in his mouth when he runs out of room. He's gonna get to be a little bit of a tubby cat if he's not careful about that. He's certainly not for want right now, but we are coming up to the end of autumn. So, we want to be kind of cautious and not use up too much because we do want to make sure we have enough for winter as well. We're going to leave the Valerian, unless we want to use... No, we're going to just leave the Valerian. There's only so many things we can carry. We can come back for these. Oops, let's go this way. There's a crow as well. And let's put some of our insects in their piles, because eventually we'll need to have them stocked as well. Here's the river span. That's a little bit... Oh, there's a bridge there. Woodland corner. Are we up above the camp? No, we're actually even with it right now. So we'll head this way. And then we'll probably organize some of our stuff off in the corner, where we've been keeping it. And let us see. We will go this way. And Mayor and Doc are talking, it looks like, but we're gonna pile some of our stuff back here. We'll take some of these southern damselflies and put them up here. Oops. There we go. Some of the quests too, so like we have very non-specific quests. You can look at a list of these in the video description. But some of the quests are more or less specific than others. So like, we have a lot of just bring this type of insect, like bring a rare insect, bring a common insect, etc. But then there are also some quests that are, or like bring a common prey. But then there are some that are a little bit more specific, like bring a frog or toad, as opposed to just bring this type of prey. Like bring a common prey or whatever. So there's some more or less specific quests depending on who you get a quest from. So, we should also give a Valerian to Lyris. Let's do that, because Lyris does seem to like Valerian. So we will grab that, and then hello Lyris. Dusty, my little rose, you make my heart glad. How may I grace you today? Let's give the Valerian. My, how exquisite, how charming. What luster and shine it has. You are a gracious friend, Dusty. And let's chat as well. Ah, what a beautiful day it is. The sky is like a painting of pure blue. Aw, so Lyris is very much an appreciator of beautiful things, I think. And some of you guys have been saying that you ship him and Missy, which is kind of interesting. I could see that potentially. I could see that. Missy is a little bit vain, but in some senses they do both appreciate beauty. Missy more appreciates her own beauty, but I don't know. Yeah, I could see it. So it's too bad I don't think the NPCs can actually get married or anything like that. But yeah, you never know. You never know. Let's make sure... Put some squirrels. We'll store some squirrels up here, maybe. There we go. Are we going to be able to see them back here? Hopefully. We have to just remember that we have squirrels up here. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of this golden seal down here. Just a few more, because we probably don't need that many. And then let's put this lavender over here as well. We don't have to carry that on us, because if we're going to go out and intentionally use lavender, then we want to make sure we have that handy. And then put a little more golden seal here. And a little more golden seal. That was a little too close to the marigold. And then let's put our Valerian down as well, up in this little corner here. And I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. So we'll head and get Dusty back to his den. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.